Yeah, I was like, cool, okay, great, military, awesome, I'm in. And then it's like, dinosaurs! Yes! I got very excited.
I think that's everyone's reaction so far. So that's
Yeah,
great.
right on, perfect. Was that always the goal? Like, what movie did you start out wanting to make? Ooh. Ooh, I surprised myself with that one.
That's a good question. I mean, I saw this IP early on, and it really grabbed me because it's just something I was interested in: military, dinosaurs together. Coming up as a indie filmmaker, I may never get to make a Jurassic Park. So I might never get to make a Platoon. Who knows? Who knows what you're going to make next, right?
I'm into that.
Can only live in the moment. It's really appealed to me, and my background from where I've come from, being very military based. And the films I like to make, being genre, it just worked. And I just thought I was the guy that could do this. So.
Yeah, you are. I read when I was Googling around, it was like an independent dinosaur movie has never been at Comic-Con. And I was like, I love that fact. I'm not even going to fact check it. I'm just going to say it.
Independent dinosaur and independent Australian movies never been here either. So I think it's like a lot of firsts going on.
Man, that's awesome. You guys are in the movie. Would you absolutely do anything Jeremy Piven says? Because I would. He's kind of bossing y'all around, right?
Nick, you want to take that answer?
No, I wouldn't.
Fair enough. And that's it. Scene.
Ryan would do whatever he says. In the movie, he does.
I'll take a couple of people with me.
So, how was this on set? Were you around? Was anything puppetry, or was this all added in later? And what was your experience filming on set?
Well, I mean, it's interesting because you alluded to the fact, you play these roles and hopefully you play them authentically, and then people I've never met you assume that I'm Ari Gold and I'm really a stage actor from Chicago, and we've never met, and so you assume that I just boss people around. And in this particular character, he's a Southern old school military guy. And kind of takes advantage of these guys. He's kind of kicking a bunch of guys when they're down.
Interesting.
Yeah, I actually, if you were to ask me what I'd want to play, I'd kind of want to be in their troop, to be honest with you. I feel
that's where the fun is.
Yeah, and
fun.
Yeah,
maybe?
but I kind of would gravitate more towards them. But yeah, I send them into this impossible mission. And my character has seen everything that you could possibly see in war until he discovers a dinosaur tooth, and then he needs his diaper.
That's a really noteworthy moment in the trailer too, because the look on your face is actually what I was verbalizing when I watched it too, which is basically, oh shit, like, okay, we swear here.
I love it.
I got to be real. And by the way, I think that's one of the most fascinating aspects of my job, just as a fan and as someone who has the pleasure of getting to talk to everybody that creates this stuff. I'm always surprised that y'all are acting, because certainly I do associate you with Ari Gold for sure, because it's so iconic. But then I see you in the performance too. And I'm like, it's truly amazing being able to shuttle between all these different projects and be all these different characters and do them service, because also it's like, this is not your first Comic-Con.
No, it is not.
For sure. and so talk about, tell me everything about your character. I want to know, everything you can tell me.
Definitely a different character to what I've played before, which was exciting for me. I play Sophia, and I have been isolated, just trying to survive. I've been isolated for, I think, close to a year. And when I come across the Vulture Squad. And so very happy to see them, but a little bit trepidatious as well. And it turns out that, we both need something from each other. I have information they need, and they help me with safety.
Okay.
I'm definitely a little bit more isolated in the film until I meet them. And then we go from there.
And I think we pretty soon discover that you're a damn good survivalist. The fact that you've lasted as long as you have here, and Green Berets haven't, you've figured out something that, even superb military tactics haven't.
Right. Yes. Well, I do play a paleontologist, so I know a little
Cool.
bit about the dinosaurs, and some of their patterns. So that perhaps has helped me survive
Yeah, we
a bit.
need her knowledge, and she needs a little protection.
Did
Not
you?
that much.
What was the most impressed you were with something you pulled off in this movie that you can tease for us?
Look, we shot this in 4 weeks.
What?
And it looks like
This movie in 4 weeks?
So we were motoring. You know, you look at the page count every day, and you know, the standard movie of this size, like the studio version of this, we probably would have shot it in at least 3 times the amount, and probably would have shot maybe 20 to 30 seconds a day. We're shooting 8 pages, so 8 to 10 minutes a day.
Good God, that's a lot.
Yeah. So it
Wow.
really added to the no options, gut instincts. Let's just move with that, and it really, that kind of authenticity and that first instinct really sort of tended to pay off for all of us, cast and crew.
Don't have time. You just got to make a choice and stick with it.
And we're shooting in the Aussie jungle, so things change. Things come at you that are not normal, and so some of our Americans got
just too late. How to do, like, the thing I'm proud of, that figuring out how to quickly load the cartridge in the weapon, but it was too late.
Oh.
You don't see it. You don't see it in the movie. I got it wrong in every take. That, like, every time I was on screen, and then when I was finally off screen, I got it.
So it's a real A for effort situation then. Cool. What in real life did you come across? Because everybody always kind of makes that joke that, like, Australia is that land that, like, doesn't want people living on it. And so it's like constantly like you're under attack. Everything is like huge spiders.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's
Okay,
real.
sounds horrifying.
There was in one scene. Remember, we leaned against the embankment. Oh, yes. We're shooting and we're being attacked, and we leaned against this embankment, and then they cut. And was it you looked at first, or somebody? I think you looked and goes, "Tricia, turn around." And between us, there was a spider like the size of my palm, right between us.
No, thank
okay,
you.
no quick movements, but we're getting out of here now.
Oh God! And so, and you're kind
breakfast.
of you're in charge of getting everyone to to find these missing Green Berets. So does that mean that your circumstances in shooting were a little bit more, like, shall we say, cushier?
1,000%.
Okay.
I was in the middle of a stand-up comedy tour, and literally,
Wow.
in Australia, and I was just lucky enough to be fit into this beautiful movie.
Nice.
Yeah,
And I love that you called it a beautiful movie too.
beautifully savage.
yeah.
Beautifully savage.
That'd be a good headline for it.
I want somebody to paint that on the side of my car.
By
Spray
the
paint.
way, our DPs were amazing. We're fucking amazing. Our DPs for this, Jesus.
The cinematographers.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout
yeah.
out to them. Like, again, they trudged up there with all of us together, right? So, because we shot this in real locations, the idea was to, shoot it real, not green screens, and then have to then make sure that the animations can match what we shot rather than the other way around. So yeah, it was arduous for everyone, all the crew.
So the production schedule very short, 4 weeks, and I mean I nerd out on this kind of stuff. How does that compare to the post-production process where you're adding a lot of this awesome stuff that looks so cool in the trailer?
Yeah, well, we're still going with that. It comes out next month, and I'll be delivering it right up until release, just
Awesome.
to keep
Okay, yeah.
revising.
We actually can't afford to be here right now.
It's all on screen, baby.
Okay, so because we're at Comic-Con, share with me what it is that you nerd out about. And I don't mean that it has to be like a TV show or a movie necessarily, even at like a hobby. What is it that you love that you just go deep with?
God, I can't tell you.
Oh, wow, that's a terrifying answer.
yeah.
I love that. Let's explore that.
Well, no, I mean, I'm huge into music.
Cool.
And actually, I'm a big Nine Inch Nails fan, and I'm really bummed about missing out on that 7-inch.
Yesterday, Tron Ares showcased a huge Nine Inch Nails thing. Fans are going to love it.
Okay.
Laser light show, Hall H. It was great. Anyway, nerd out.
Oh look, I'm a massive nerd. Yeah, so like everything, like mainly Star Wars.
Love it.
But I would always stream Comic-Con. This is my first one. Always stream from Australia. But just to me, nerding out is being able to cast amazing people like this. Because if you look at my nerddom, it's like, there's The Boys and Revenge, and then True Blood and Battlestar and Entourage. Like, if you look at all my films, it's pretty easy to pick how I cast. I cast the people I nerd out with, and I just want to hang with them and make a fun movie. So, for me, that's like, this is great, but these people are amazing too.
And you were like, and if some spiders show up, that's fine. It's fine.
Spiders
We're fine.
in Australia. I'm from Australia, so that's nothing. The armorers were pulling out pythons and being like, "Look at this, guys!" And all the Americans were back at unit base, and me and Ryan were like, "What are we doing? It's all good. It's all good."
Delicious. What about you?
I nerd out on being obsessed with genre movies.
Ooh.
So, like, I made a somewhat of a fruitful career by just sort of aligning myself with people that also enjoy genre. And so when you come to something like this, you realize you're not alone, and that it's kind of nice to see that your weirdness and your propensity to the fringes is actually embraced.
Yeah, the shared experience of like the energy here, there's nothing like it. It's so cool. It's so cool to see people being passionate about so many things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Just thinking that. Yeah.
Well, it's sort of a small glimpse sometimes too into, like, we dress up for a living.
Yeah,
Too,
true.
you know,
Thank you.
and it's,
that makes me feel a little less weird.
But it also is it's empowering that there is a releasing of something that like an inner version of you, of us, when we play a character. There's an odd bit of it's almost cathartic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. Comic-Con is cathartic. What do you nerd out about?
I guess it's not really nerding out. I'm addicted to Dateline like serial killer things.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna offline
I can
about
watch
this.
every documentary, every
Yes.
whatever, and I watch them in my gym all the time, and I get really sad when I get to the end of the recording, and I'm like, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. Next, I've seen that one. Oh, I don't remember who killed them in this one, so I'm gonna rewatch this one. It's bad.
Do you feel as though it's helpful in your life, or that it makes you slightly mistrustful of others?
Probably a little. I've always been a little mistrustful, but I have a joke with one of my best girlfriends that we are going to do like a scrapbook of ourselves for if we're ever murdered. The police have a Dateline like scrapbook of us. Of like, you should look at this person. Yes. This person crossed me once. I mean, they might like. Here's the hidden bank account. Here's the whatever. So.
Just sort of similarly, just the other day, I said to my husband, I was like, I just want to send you a clear shot of my face. So that way you have it in case you need to show someone quickly. Like, have you seen this woman? Right? Like, she's gone missing. And then I was like, what a horrible thing to put out into. That's a weird energy. I like our weird energy that we're sharing. It's cathartic. Go ahead.
I like your weird energy, and both of you guys are so well adjusted, and yet what you focus on, you'll attract.
Yeah,
So
you're
this is-
right.
You guys are scaring the shit out of me right now.
Yeah, we should. Well, that's not the first time I've heard that, Jeremy Piven. What do you nerd out about?
You know, I used to nerd out about comic books, and then my whole collection was taken away from me.
No.
No, but that's the beautiful part about life. You have to grow up, or not. And in my case, I did. But like, I just finished this role where I played a tap dancer, and I had to be an expert tap dancer. And so, and I've been now, late in life, switched over to stand-up comedy. So unbeknownst to me, I'm apparently addicted to humiliating myself in public. No, just taking on these strange tasks that, like, if you throw yourself in, on the other side is something really exciting.
I took a couple tap dancing classes, and it is a very humbling experience.
Yeah.
Because I thought I would be far better at it than I was.
Well, you have
And
to have loose ankles.
Boy, I sure don't.
Okay. Yeah.
It is, but I feel like it's an A for effort situation. So
Yeah.
there we go. To send you out into the world of Comic-Con with strength and vitality to talk to more folks. Underneath this table, we have 3 boxes. We have a C, B, and an R box. Please pick one, and the gift within you guys can all enjoy and take with you. Wow. So pick a box. Any box.
Better not fucking
Where's the
explode.
vulture? We could go.
I like the way your mind works.
RT vulture.
Fine.
All right. Okay, I love it. They're picking the R.
Oh, in the Lego too.
Yeah, right?
In a Lego box.
Comic-Con style.
You open it, right? I mean, on my lap.
Together. Shared experience.
Yes. You're
Yep.
goddamn right.
Ring pops.
That's right. We're
Nice.
officially proposing to all of you.
I
We
love
hope
it.
you say
Thank
yes.
you. I will take this.
Good.
There we go.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Primitive War, August 21st.